Hi guys, welcome back to the
our channel.
This video is about how to get your Japan visa on arrival
And things to do in Japan if you have one day.
So recently we took an indirect flight from India to Vancouver with a layover of 16 hours in Tokyo, Japan.
So it made more sense to explore a new city, a totally new country than just sitting at the airport.
So I started doing some digging and I researched how to apply tourist visa for Japan from India, but there was no appointment available according to our schedule and according to our flight days. And unfortunately, we were not able to get tourist visa for Japan. But I did not give up. I started doing some more digging and got to know about Shore Pass in Japan, that is tourist visa for 3 days on arrival.
And we're going to share our experience in this video, how we got this Shore Pass and how you can also apply for this Shore Pass when you arrive at Japan.
So in our case, when we landed in Japan, Haneda Airport, so we went to the immigration desk. So we asked somebody how to apply for a Shore Pass. So what they told us that near immigration desk, there is another office that is going to help you to apply the Shore Pass. What they do is they're going to ask that where are you coming from, where are you going, and your passport. And trust me guys, they were very polite with the entire process. We were a little scared that are we gonna get visa on arrival or not. Everything was so easy. They're just gonna take your information and after 15 minutes they're gonna come back with a form, and that is your application for Shore Pass.
And for the people who are coming to Canada, it doesn't matter if you are coming as a student or on a worker visa, or you are a PR or a citizen. They're not gonna check any of your status. Just want to make sure that you have the boarding pass for your next connecting flight.
And once they hand you over that form, you just need to stand in the immigration line, and if you're lucky, everything will be done in 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But we were not lucky guys, because the moment we landed, 3 other flights also landed on the same time, so they were huge queues, huge.
We literally waited for like 2 hours. No kidding.
Yes. And it was not about the immigration process, it was just the queues.
Yeah.
But once we reached to the immigration officer, it hardly took us like 10 minutes, and we asked few questions to the officer and he was very polite. He took his time, he made sure that we understood everything. If I need to actually give him numbers out of 10, I'll give him 10 out of 10. He was that polite guys.
Yeah. I want to mention one more thing guys. When we were looking for this Shore Pass, we were only able to like get information that you get the Shore Pass for like 5 to 7 hours.
Yes.
That's it. It's not like for the entire day. But we were surprised that when we got the visa, it was for 3 days. It wasn't just for like few hours.
Though our flight was in another 16 hours,
Yeah.
but still we got a visa for 3 days, and that was a big deal.
Yeah.
And trust me, I did a lot of research. Nothing was available of this sort on the internet.
Yeah.
So now the visa is done. What next?
Well, now we have like a lot of hours to spend.
16 to be precise.
Correct. So we're going to tell you what we did during our layover and what you can also do.
So almost one and a half hour was gone by just clearing customs, and we wanted to deposit our bags and our carry-on so that we can roam in Tokyo freely. And when we deposited our bags, it costed us around 16 Canadian dollars. But here's a pro tip for you. You can do it at other lockers which are near washroom, and it will cost you around $10. You can save $6. We did not know much about it because no amazing YouTuber did make a video on this. We did for you. So save $6 and subscribe the channel right now.
So few things that I would suggest you to carry with yourself when you're traveling in Japan.
Number 1, Japanese currency, that's yen. So you will be needing their local currency because the trains do not accept any debit or credit cards, and you will use local transport a lot. So you will need those. Now I'm very sure some of you might be thinking that we can get it exchanged from the airport, but let me give you a thumbs up, and I think you know this already. Airport rates are absolutely pathetic, if I am allowed to say that. Another pro tip that I want to give it to you, I always carry US dollars with me while I'm traveling. If I would have given Indian rupee or Canadian dollar, then the rate would have been lower. So always carry US dollars because it's globally accepted. It has kind of more recognition globally. So that is my suggestion to you. Otherwise, if you know that you're going to Japan, carry some yens with you.
Second thing is that you have to make sure that you have an international SIM that works in Japan as well. Fiancho has a FIDO SIM and he has an international plan where he can just use his SIM anywhere in the world, and it will cost him $15 per day. I know it's expensive, but it is super convenient guys.
So don't worry, even if your current SIM is not working internationally, you can buy SIM at the airport. There are vending machines all over the airport, so you can buy it. They're going to charge you a little more, but it's always safer to have an active SIM because you will be using Google Maps, Google Translator, and you will be looking for best cuisine, best sushi restaurant, best blah 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 thing, and for that you need an internet connection. Guys, I know you can definitely download Google Maps and Google Translator offline. An active internet connection is a must when you just have a couple of hours and you are in a different country where language barrier is huge.
Yeah.
It's huge guys.
So these were the few tips that you can also keep in mind before traveling in Japan.
So now we have bought some yens and we have bought the local train ticket. and now we are ready to go from Haneda Airport.
To Asakusa.
Guys, we are very sorry if we are pronouncing the name wrong.
It was a super cute area, guys.
And guys, the first thing that we noticed once we reached the location was the culture, the people, the food, the police, even the tourists. They were dressed in Japanese attire, and that was giving such an amazing, beautiful vibe, guys. Trust me, there was a beautiful temple. What was the name of the temple?
It was Sensoji Temple, and we were able to explore the local shops. It was like made in the old style street market. It's famous for handcrafted souvenirs that you can buy from there. And we had a really good time. We were just strolling around the market.
We were just exploring the market for next 2.5 hours. It took us that long. And trust me, the energy was super nice. So we reached to a shop where the theme was strawberry. They had strawberry beer, strawberry pickles, strawberry mojitos, strawberry margaritas. Everything was strawberry, guys.
Yeah.
We tried strawberry mojito, and it was also good. And guys, another thing I want to tell it to you. Being a vegetarian, the biggest problem was the food options were super limited. It was actually impossible to find a local dish without chicken, beef, pork, fish. So trust me, this one
It was really difficult, guys, to be honest.
I love eggs, guys. If there is a situation where I have to eat chicken, I can eat chicken also.
Yeah.
That's fine. But with her, it was really difficult. But finally, ultimately, who came to rescue us?
Burger King. So we went to Burger King and we requested them that if they can make like a vegetarian burger.
And they said no. And then this one used her brains. She ordered a chicken whopper and told the server to remove the chicken, add hash browns in it, and then they were fine.
That's the trick. It works everywhere, to be honest, even at McDonald's. But to be honest, I was surprised that they had no vegetarian sushi because I love sushi. I have this avocado rolls all the time here in Canada, but I couldn't find any authentic vegetarian sushi over there. I was literally very sad, to be honest.
And there were some shops where you can actually rent these dresses and take some pictures as well. These kids were looking absolutely cuties.
I was seriously requesting Fianchu that can we please dress up like them as well and take few pictures, but he was like, no, we are running out of time. Do you want to go to the other place as well? I was like, if I have to choose, then yeah, I do have to go to the other place too.
And while you're roaming in the city, you will often see the hand rickshaw. At first, we thought that this is not fair, but then we got to know it's like a sport there. So they really enjoy it. They do it for their fitness. And then we got convinced that we should definitely try this.
Yeah.
But it was really expensive.
It was expensive.
It was somewhere around $70-80.
Yeah.
So we decided to skip it, guys. But you can do it if your budget allows.
So we were super excited to stroll around the Sumida River to see if there was still the famous cherry blossom trees. But unfortunately, there were not many trees with the cherry blossom flowers. But we were able to see Tokyo Sky Tree and city view of skyscrapers.
And guys, then hold your breath because then we witnessed the busiest crossing in the world. The name was Shibuya Crossing, guys. Coming from India, it is obvious for people to say that you're supposed to be okay in a crowded place or with a lot of population. But guys, that was totally different. On every light, there were like hundreds of people crossing each other every time.
Yeah. And the funny part was, most of them were literally just holding the camera and making videos.
Like us.
It was super cool to see that crossing because we saw that crossing in which movie was it?
Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift and many other movies as well, since Tokyo Drift was the first one which showed
because
this
of
crossing.
that, the entire street got famous and how the drifting scene was. But guys, it's an experience. You should definitely go there.
Yeah.
And there were huge advertisements on the board. It was like Times Square, New York, experience of a lifetime. And then we went to the busiest Starbucks. That was on Shibuya Crossing. And after 35 minutes of waiting, we finally got our order. But it was worth it, guys. Because we were traveling for how long? How many hours, Kira?
18 hours almost?
Almost 18 hours. So we wanted that coffee, guys. And after having that coffee, guys, we decided to go for some window shopping. Or actually shopping at Rolex. No, window shopping, guys. We definitely did not buy it. I was surprised to see the stock that was available there. And best part for all the tourists, guys, they are not going to charge you tax for whatever you shop.
Yeah.
That was the best thing, guys. Because you are a tourist, they're going to see your visa, your tourist visa and the passport. They are not going to charge you any tax amount. And if they charge you, it's going to get refunded to you. So happy shopping in Japan.
And obviously this person had to go to the Nike store to check out the latest collection if they have like any new Jordans or anything. But he was able to, control his horses.
Guys, I liked few sneakers, but being the sneaker guy, I had to carry the boxes, but there was no space in the luggage luggage, so I could not do anything about it. So we had to drop the plan.
But this guy was like, no, I need the box, so I'm gonna drop the plan. I will not buy anything.
And because I couldn't shop anything, I did not let her shop anything.
Because I personally loved one shoe and it was out of stock in Canada and USA. It was available there, but he was like, no, I'm not getting it, so you also not gonna get it. One more thing, guys. Oh my God, you won't believe when I had to buy my first Louis Vuitton.
We couldn't believe it either.
I was searching like, oh, is there any duty-free Louis Vuitton? And there were like comments, oh no, Louis Vuitton can never be on duty-free, so it's not possible. And I was like, maybe in Paris or something, and I couldn't find any duty-free. But to be honest, there was a duty-free Louis Vuitton at Haneda Airport. I was amazed to see that if I bought my Louis Vuitton from there, then obviously I would have saved like almost
$300 to $400 minimum.
$300 to $400.
And the best part was that the collection that they had was bigger than anything that I've seen in US or Canada. Maybe it's because it's at the airport and people are not buying a lot of stuff from there.
Yeah.
But guys, so supposedly if I have to talk about Louis Vuitton sneakers, it is almost sold out. And 11 number, my size is 11. If you ever want to gift it to me. Just kidding, guys. So my size is 11. It's almost sold out. And the sneakers that I was looking for, that was available there. And she was trying to convince me that I should buy a $1,800 shoe plus taxes. No, there were no taxes.
Yeah.
But I said, no, I cannot afford that right now. I will be able to do it once you click on the subscribe button, guys.
Please do.
Just kidding, guys. So now, guys, finally it was the time to go to the most amazing spot that I've been waiting to go and take a picture, guys, at Hanzo Statue. If you haven't seen the picture, guys, I highly suggest go and watch the movie. The movie is all about a man and his best friend. The name of the dog was Hachiko. And if you're a pet parent, trust me on this, just a heads up, you are gonna cry a lot. So make sure that you have a lot of tissues with you while you're watching the movie.
Guys, our experience was amazing when we explored Tokyo. And we were like, okay, we wanted to come back here again because this 16 hours are not enough at all. We couldn't explore, obviously, the entire city or anything. We missed a lot of spots. But this made sure that we're gonna be back in Japan very soon. And then, guys, our phone battery was almost dead. It was like at 5% and we had to run back to the airport because we wanted to reach back and we had no charging ports, nothing. We couldn't charge our phones, so we wanted to reach there on time and didn't want to miss our flight to Canada.
So that's it, guys. If you learned something from this video, guys, do not forget to hit on the like button.
And if you like us, please do consider subscribing our channel.
And if you subscribe the channel, I promise, guys, in the coming months, we will be going to Tokyo. You're gonna watch those vlogs. We make daily vlogs on this channel. And I really want to go to Japan and live there for a couple of weeks like a localite.
Yes.
My name is Hanzo Sharma.
And my name is Kirat.
Bye, guys. I hope you have subscribed to the channel. Take care.
Bye-bye.